not one of them stopped.
And they say, I'm telling you, they love to talk.
Oh yeah,
but they don't want to talk to us.
But once you understand the scriptures, they ain't got nothing to say.
Why they want to talk to us? Jehovah's Witness knock on everybody motherfucking door. I wish I could find that verse. I can't find it right now.
Do not go house to house?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
It says, for they have eaten up Jacob and devoured him and consumed him and have made his habitation desolate.
Made his habitation desolate. We don't know. A lot of people don't know who they are, man.
It says,
go ahead, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It says, the words that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, hear ye the words of this covenant, and speak unto the men of Judah and the habitation of Jerusalem, and say thou unto them, thus saith the Lord, the Most High of Israel, curse be the men that obeyed not the words of this covenant.
Right, curse be the man that obeyed not the words of this covenant. This is the covenant that the Most High gave us, man. And any man that don't want to follow this book, man, he said, curse. That's a curse on you, man.
Yeah.
So you're going to get judged by that, man, because you don't want to get into the knowledge.
Right.
Motherfuckers walking away. Get scared and go back the other way. It's going to take the shit, man. Motherfuckers don't want the truth, man. The truth ain't for you, man. A lot of these niggas are liars anyway. You can't deal with it anyway.
A lot of you niggas some punk ass bitches anyway. And most I don't want to deal with y'all in the first place, man. Alright?
Cool niggas, man. A lot of
y'all niggas love being around your fucking mama. And the only time y'all niggas act hard is when you got your fucking boys, man.
Ain't nobody tough on their own, though. That's how you know a real man. A real man gonna speak regardless. Ain't nobody, all these niggas ain't tough, man.
And a real man gonna look at you in your fucking eye and still call you a fucking goon.
Yep.
If that's what I feel that you acting like, I'm gonna call you, bro.
Got some scriptures for us today? Got some scriptures?
Yeah.
What you got? You gonna learn something today?
Yeah, I do.
Or you gonna scoff? You gonna scoff or you gonna learn?
Learn something, man.
Okay, so do not go house to house, right?
Yeah, I was looking for that.
Which one did you want? In Isaiah?
Luke
10:7.
Can I get this?
Yeah, please.
This is a precept on what I just read.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Psalm 6:1. It says, O Lord, rebuke me not in thy anger, neither chasten me in thy hot displeasure. Have mercy upon me, O Lord, for I am weak. O Lord, heal me, for my bones are vexed. My soul is also sore, vexed but thou. O Lord, how long? Return, O Lord, deliver my soul. O save me for thy mercy's sake.
Right, save me for thy mercy's sake. Most High have mercy on his people, man. But he also, he gonna 2/3 he gonna wipe them off, man. 2/3 niggas you gonna get put to death. You know? And that's the Most High judgment on you.
Just a little bit more.
Go ahead.
It says, for in death there is no remembrance of thee. So you can't, once you dead, you can't call on the Most High, so it's over.
It's over.
It says, who shall give thee thanks? I am weary with my roaring, I think it's roaring, how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
Growing all the night, make I my bed and swim in water, my couch with tears. It says, my eyes is consumed because of grief, with wax old because of all my enemies. Depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity, for the Lord hath heard the voice of my weeping.
Right, we crying out right now to our people, man, telling them to get back into this knowledge. You know, some people gonna listen, some people not. Some people gonna get rebuke, come back. Some people gonna take that rebuke and keep it moving. You know, that's the Most High though. If you get rebuke and come back, that's the Most High telling you to get into this knowledge.
And there's a brother right here. This is proof in the pudding right here.
Yeah.
Because we rebuked him last time and he back. He said he want to learn.
Yeah, because he knew he was coming straight out the scriptures every time.
All right. It goes to yours. It goes to yours. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 5, verse 8. Woe unto them. What's woe?
Destruction.
Woe unto them that join house to house, that lay field to field, till there be no place, that they may be placed alone in the midst of the earth. Now who's doing that shit? Who's trying to take over everything? The so-called white man. He's going in other people's lands and staying there. Every time he has a war with somebody, he stays there. He don't fucking leave, and then he starts snatching their resources from them.
And and controlled them. He went to Iraq. Now, you know what I mean? They control their resources. So now everything has to go through the so-called white man.
Now what's another
Go to
thing?
South Africa, a whole bunch of white people, a whole bunch of white motherfuckers.
Yup.
How you?
South Africa, come on, man.
Now they're considered Africans because they live in South Africa, and they Edomites. They're still Edomites. That's just like you going to Puerto Rico. Are you a Puerto Rican because you born in Puerto Rico? No. So are we African Americans because we live in America? No, we're not even African. It's not even such thing as an African. Because
the land of Ham.
Right, we just explained to the
It's not.
No.
They're Hamites. The name Africa goes back to the German general by the name of Leo Scipio Africanus.
Right, it's so-called white man. Even Asian. Asian's also named after his brother. Scipio Asiatic.
Yeah. Europe was named after a Canaanite woman, a so-called African woman, a Hamite woman. Europa. That's where Europe comes from.
How you doing?
So all the lands were named by who?
So-called white man.
They got renamed, but their original names, it was what the Most High wanted. The so-called white man does what? Takes over everything, and then he gonna put his stamp on everything, and then make everybody do his way. And if you don't do his way, you're gonna kill them. All people that don't get in here in this knowledge that you're Israelites, because they're coming after Israel, man. All right? They're coming hard after Israel. Now, there was a site that I just got about Georgia, about them already training, man. Training to put Israelites in concentration camps in Georgia.
Yeah, they already been FEMA camps setting up all over the world.
Right? So
All
if
over
you're an
America.
Israelite, they want you to take this mark. So if you take that mark, they can burn you. All other nations going to take that mark. Gladly. Especially when destruction starts happening.
Most I said, you take that
You
chip.
take that chip, it's done. That's it. You're going to burn.
Peace. They teach that in some of the churches. Some churches teach about the chip, some churches don't. Go ahead and read that.
This is Psalms 49 and 11.
Listen to this, bro.
It says, their inward, though, is that their house shall continue forever.
So their inward is that their house shall continue forever. Everybody think America's gonna last forever. Nobody ever think America will be destroyed. Go ahead.
It says, in their dwelling place to all generations.
And their dwelling places. So everybody think America always gonna stand. No, Americans never think America can fall. Keep going.
They call their lands after their own names.
They call their lands after their own names. That's scripture. I just told you. Everything that we come out, we got a scripture to back it up. We don't come out our own mouths because anybody, that's fake.
Anybody and everybody can do that.
Right. This is going off what you said about the house. This is Luke chapter 10, verse 6. And if the Son of Peace be there, your peace shall rest upon it. If not, it shall turn to you again. And in the same house remain eating and drinking such things as they did. For the labor is worthy of his hire, but not from house to house. So the Jehovah, and we just had a whole like a
School.
Jehovah Witness.
School of
They
the
going,
swarming
they
ass.
doing like the little seminar over there, the building over there. Most High, that was now the red is Yahweh Shai talking to the word he called Jesus Christ. And he the one that just stated that. He said don't go from house to house. They knock on everybody fucking door. We just try to get them to talk to us. They ain't want to talk to us.
They don't want to get.
They talk to everybody. They'll come to your house and knock on your door and give you fucking pamphlet though. Then why you can't talk to us when we got the scriptures in our head?
They know what it
Ain't
is.
no J in Hebrew first of all, so his name ain't Jehovah. You got something? Now, according to the Bible, you know, we're the Israelites. According to the scriptures. Same thing. We're the true Israelites. We're the so-called Negroes are the true Jews. You know, white, they say they're Jewish, so-called Jews. No, that's us. They stole our name, our heritage. Most High basically allowed them to do it. It was our punishment.
Right.
Yeah, because we go to Deuteronomy. Because we didn't follow his commandments. He punished us. That was our punishment.
Not to get off the topic. Radio was standing with his radio. We didn't get on it. So now he's sitting down.
Right.
Mararbon. Get it real quick on radio.
Yeah,
sitting
zoom
down.
in on his ass. That nigga right there.
Zoom
Zoom in.
He comes down here. He comes down here downtown.
Fucking radio. Oh yeah.
It's not the whole Bible.
Just the New Testament. And he won't open it. And the only time he does he opened it that one time, but he didn't read nothing out of it. He just had it
He
open.
opened it. He got the radio right here and he waved
He
the
don't
Bible
read.
like this.
He don't read nothing out of it though. He only got the New Testament.
Okay.
That's going on. You need both parts of the Bible, man. You can't just live on the old. Yeah, you need the Apocrypha as well. You can't just live off the New Testament.
Of a third. Can you live off of a third of meat, a third of drink, a third of bread? Or do you need a whole meat, whole bread, and a whole glass of water? I can live off of that. I can't live off of a fucking third. That's why it's a fucking fact.
He don't come on. He never said nothing. Go ahead and read that.
This is Deuteronomy 28.
You got the one in Amos where it says, "I'll punish you."
For the inequities?
Yeah.
It's
Read that
Amos
first.
3.
Okay, read that first. And sometimes it seems like we go over these scriptures a lot, but
Got to.
we got to because it's new people that walk out. So we got to continue to feed, man.
Yeah. All right, this is Amos chapter 3. I'm going to start with verse 1. Verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family, against everybody, right? Which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
So he only know Israel. He don't know no other nation. And the problem is, these so-called white people have told you that Jesus came for everybody. That's a lie. There's nowhere in the Bible that states that Jesus came for everybody. The Bible states that Yahweh came out of his mouth. He said, I only came for the lost sheep of Israel. He didn't come from all people. You so-called white people is going to slavery according to the Bible. Because y'all put us into slavery. That's y'all punishment. We had to go through it too. So y'all got to go through it too.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
So he said he's going to punish you. Now, where's that punishment? We're going to get to the punishment right now. Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 28:32. It says, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. You going?
And thine eyes shall look and fail
Look at that picture right here.
with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand.
You see that picture? What he do? He washing off the little nigga baby. You see all these women got their hands up like, please help us. No might in their hands. Scripture just said that. He said you're going to be given unto another people, and you're not going to have no might in your hands. Us, we didn't fight that. The Most High, matter of fact, let me find out what you keep going on that.
It says, the fruit of thy land and all thy labor shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
He said, the fruit of thy land and thy labor. What you know labor means, right? Work. He said fruit. So he's talking about fruit. So he said the fruit and the work that you're going to be doing is going to be a land that you don't know. Who did that sound like? No, what type? I'm saying, are we in a land that we don't know? Don't we eat and work on the land that we don't know? Like coming over to America? Remember, we came over here in slavery. So we didn't know this land. This is not our original land. So this is not our original land. The Bible just stated, he said the fruit and the work, you're going to go to a land that you don't know. So he's talking about us, because this is a land that we didn't know this land. Okay, keep going.
It says, which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always.
So only oppressed and cursed always. That's our history. Our history in America is what? Oppression. We have always been oppressed. It's 2014. People will always love to use it's 2014. I know, crush. Yeah. So it's 2014, and yet us Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are still oppressed. We still living in the ghettos. We still living in fucking, what's the shit's called that the Native Americans live in?
Reservations.
Reservations, which them shits, they said worse than the ghetto.
Yep.
They said them shits bursting the ghettos.